Good morning, students. Welcome to Nelson's English School online classes, Standard 8. Lesson number 4, Introduction to OpenOffice Base. Introduction. Database is an organized and structured set of related data. Data being one of the most crucial factor for the functioning of any organization or institution requires to be managed such that we can quickly retrieve and the use of required information as and when needed, not just for the business but also in our day-to-day life. We maintain database like contact details in our address book, where in stores the names, address, phone number, email address, etc. of our relatives, friends. School maintain the detail of the students and teachers, bank record and detail of their bank, also store the details of the customer and transactions performed by them. Likewise, there are many more examples of using database in our day-to-day life. But storing and using this information manually is a very difficult task, as the size and the content of the database keeps on changing. A computerized data is the best solution for storing and maintaining database. The software which helps to manage the database is called database management system. Components of database. The main components of database are table, fields and records. Let us take an example of the student database. Each row shows the detail of each student, like his and her roll number, name, birth date, etc., in the form of record. So the information stored in a row is called record. Each column contains a specific piece of information for all the records, like first column contain roll number of all the students. So the information stored in the column is called field. A collection of related information stored in a form of rows and column is called table. A table organizes the data in the form of records and fields. A database is a collection of related information stored logically in the form of various tables. What is OpenOffice Base? OpenOffice Base is a database component of Apache OpenOffice family. It is a relational database management system. It's called, so short form is RDBMS, that allows us to store the information in one or more table, such that these tables can be related with each other on a common field among them. So instead of creating a single large table, the storing whole information in a same table, you can break the information in a logical manner to store it in a different tables. It helps to avoid the duplicate information and make it easily accessible wherever needed. Base database objects. Base lets you manage all correlated information from single database file. The database file in Base is stored with the ODB extension, and the various objects of Base database are table, query, form and report. First we will see table. A table is a collection of related information. A raw data in a database is stored in the form of logical related tables. A database can consist of one or more correlated tables to store the complete information. Okay. Query. What is query? A query represents the information from the table that satisfy certain conditions. Whatever condition will fulfill, those data only display in a query form. A form is a convenient interface used to add, modify, or search information in the database, tables, and queries. Means when you will enter, at that time it will show attractive page. On that page, only selected fields are there, which fields you need to fill. Okay, so it's designed in such a way it is easy to operate for the user. Report. A report is a systematic representation of information stored in tables or a query. These are used to present the data in a specific manner, so better analysis. How to start and create database in OpenOffice Base.
Starting OpenOffice Base. To start Base, click Ubuntu button on the launcher to open the dash window. Type Base in the search bar. Click OpenOffice 4.1.2 Base icon. The Base Database Wizard window will appear as shown in the figure. The Database Wizard window can be used to create new database or to open an existing database. Creating a database. To create a new database using Database Wizard window, click and select Create a New Database option in the Database Wizard window and click Finish button. The Save As dialog box appears as shown in the figure. Enter a suitable name for the database in File Name box. Click Save button. A blank database gets created which appears in a new database window as shown in the figure. Database section. This is a vertical pane which appears to the left side of the database window. This section allows to select the different database objects like tables, forms, queries, and reports. Tasks section. This section contains the options for creating the new database object of the type selected in the database section. For example, if the tables option is selected in database section, tasks section displays two different ways to create table, that is, using design view and using table wizard. Object section. This section is just below the tasks section, which shows the list of objects like tables, forms, queries, reports created in that database. Initially, this section is blank as a new database does not have any object in its list. Description section. This section is on the right side of Tasks section, which shows the description of the option selected in the Tasks section. Document section. This section is under the Description section, which shows the preview of database object selected in the Object section. By default, None option is selected in this section, due to which preview is not available. To get the preview of selected object, for example of a table, select Document option in this section. Creating table using Table Wizard. Creating new table using the Table Wizard option is one of the simplest ways to design table with the help of pre-designed template. To start the Table Wizard, click on Tables option in the Database section. Select Use Wizard to create table option in the Tasks section. The Table Wizard dialog box will appear, showing you the step 1 of 4 steps used for designing the required table. Step 1. Select fields. The first step of Table Wizard helps to choose the table and its required fields. Choose the required table category from the options Business and Personal. For example, Business. Select the required table from the Sample Tables option. For example, Contacts. Choose the fields required in the table one by one from the Available Fields list and move them to Selected Fields list using button. Click Next. To move on to Step 2. Step 2. Set types and formats. You can modify individual field properties in this step. you can change the default field name, type, size, etc. one by one. You can also add new fields in your table using button and can remove the unwanted fields using button as needed. To reorder the table fields, you can use and buttons. Click Next to move on to the third step after performing the required changes. Step 3. Set primary key. You can select primary key field of your table in third step. You can add a new key field using automatically add a primary key option or select the existing field from the table by selecting use an existing field as primary key option. If you want to define a key field on the combination of two or more table fields, use option, define primary key as a combination of several fields, and choose table fields. Such primary key is called composite key. Now click Next button to move on to the last step. Step 4. Create table. In this step, you can give a suitable name to your new table. Choose the required option to insert data in the table, to modify the table design or create a form based on this table. Click Finish button. Your table is now ready to store data values. Click on Create Table in Design View option in the Tables Tasks section. A new blank table will appear in the design view as shown in the figure. The table design view shows 3 columns as field name, field type, and description. Select the first cell in the field name column and enter the field name. Press Tab key to move into the field type column. By default, field type text is selected. To change the data type, click the Field Type drop button and choose an appropriate data type from the list. Press Tab to move into the description column. Enter an optional description about the field in it. If needed, press Tab key once again to move into the next row under the field name column. Repeat the above steps to define the other fields of the table. Then save the table using File Save option. The Save As dialog box will appear as shown in the figure. Enter the suitable table name and click OK button. To explicitly set the primary key field in a table, select the table in the Tables section. Right-click and choose Edit option in the shortcut menu to open the table in design mode. Select the field you want to use as primary key field by clicking the row. Right-click in the row header area and select Primary Key option in the shortcut menu. A key indicator is added to the left of the field name in the row header area, marking it as primary key field. Save and close the table. Adding a new field. To add new field in the existing table, open the table in Design View by selecting it in the Tables section and clicking Edit Tool in Tables toolbar. Click in the Field Name column of the blank row at the end and enter the name of new field. Select the type of your new field in the Field Type column. Save the table structure using File, Save option. Deleting unwanted field. To delete the unwanted field from the table, open the table in Design View. Right-click in the header menu of the field which you want to remove and choose Delete option from the shortcut menu. The selected field will disappear from the table. Save the table using File, Save option. Renaming the field. To change the name of existing field in the table, open the table in Design View. Select the field name which is to be changed and type the new name. Save the changes using File, Save option. To enter records, double-click the table in Tables section in which data is to be entered. the table data view of the selected table appear as shown in the figure. Click inside the first field of the blank row and enter the field value. Select the second field by clicking in it or by pressing Tab key and enter its value for the same record. Continue in the same way to complete the record information in that row. Add more records as needed in the blank rows, which are added automatically after the completion of previous record. Use File Close option to close Table Data View.